Alright guys, so I just added the last plants to this aquascape last week. So I thought I'd make a video since I'm not going to be making any more changes or adding any more plants. So the newest plant is this Amazon sword. When I first put it in, this red leaf right here, this medium-sized one, wasn't there, and neither was this one that's coming up. So it's already sent this up, and it's been less than a week. So I'm hoping that all the leaves look that red, because that's pretty nice. It's already got some pretty big leaves on it. There's the Otocinclus catfish. But I think the leaf in the back there is going to be melting, and so is this one. You can see maybe from above. You can see it's kind of dying away slowly. So I'll probably trim those back. It's always good to trim the leaves that are dying, since the plant is just using up energy trying to save those leaves. So just cut them really close to the bottom, or as close as possible. And that way they can send more energy to new leaves, like that red one that's growing up right now. So that's the newest thing, is that sword. I don't know if I'm going to do anything underneath the sword. There is some dwarf sage spreading, if you can kind of see that little plant right there, spreading all the way from the other side of the tank. So I might just let it kind of carpet underneath the sword. In the front here, I added some more baby tears, or I trimmed them and then I replanted them in the front, so now we've got a really nice carpet. There's still some more room in the front though for the next trimming. I've got to move some of this too. The dwarf sage is just spreading everywhere, so I'm gonna have to just pull these up and move them somewhere else. The Rotella is looking pretty good. I have two stems of Anacharis here that I just kind of let it grow wild. I have it wrapped around the heater. It actually starts like way back here, and then it like goes around the heater once, goes across around the filter, and then they both end up here. So I think it's over 2 feet long now. The moss is looking okay. It's got a lot of black algae on it. You can see it right there. I think I'm gonna have to trim that off, unless I find another way that I still have to research on the ways to remove that. But I think manual removal would be probably the easiest and safest way. You can see the dwarf sage is sending off these runners that pop up every inch or so, and I'm just kind of letting it fill in at this time. I trimmed some of the baby tears back there as well and replanted those. Here, I'll move the light so you can see back here. But when I ordered that sword in, and that's an Indian red sword if you were wondering, I got it off Aquatic Jungles along with some more Jungle Val. So I added a few more stems of that to the background. Jungle Val takes a while to fill in once you plant it though, and it sort of just kind of dies away slowly, so it doesn't look so good right now, but I think it'll look nice since I have probably around 10 stems of it that should be growing up eventually. The Rotella is looking pretty good back there, along with the narrowleaf Ludwigia. All the leaves died on the bottom of the Ludwigia, so I'm probably going to have to trim these and then just replant the tops and throw away the bottom part with no leaves on it. Cryptlucens, and these micro swords are actually doing pretty good now too. They took a while to get going, but you can see the original bunch was this little area right here, and you can see they're starting to carpet this way, and so this is all new stuff. So that's a good sign. I didn't really know a lot about microsorts when I put them in here, so it's nice to see that they're growing. So that's all I have on the aquascape. I guess I haven't talked about this crypt right here is growing fairly quickly since I just put it in a couple weeks ago. Not sure on the exact date, but you can see all the new leaves that it's sending up. All these smaller leaves that have the wavy edges. So that's a good sign as well. And you can see the microstorage sending off some more runners here. So every plant is doing really well, and moss is probably due for trimming. And I'm probably going to have to clean up some of this dwarf sage as well. But otherwise, everything is in pretty good order at the moment. And let me know what you think of the aquascape, or if you have any suggestions. And thanks for watching as always.